Greetings, everyone, and welcome to tonight's cast of the Zul'jin Distillery Invitational. Tonight we have Durotan's Couch up against the Baddest Dudes, and I've been informed that Durotan's Couch needs a domination, not just a win, but a domination to take a playoff spot away from either XG or Zul'jin Distillery or Lubu. So definitely got some bragging rights on the line. But before you go much further, let me introduce my co-caster. How the heck are you, Punk Pirate?
What's up, Punk Rock Pirate here, ready to watch some games. This is great. Love Heroes of the Storm in quarantine. It's great.
All
Good
right,
thing to look forward to.
so we've got the bands up there. Durotan's Couch won the coin pick or coin flip, and they've chosen first pick on the first map. So the bands break down like this. The Baddest Dudes are unwilling to go to Braxis or Garden of Terror. Durotan's Couch is unwilling to go to Sky Temple or Alterac. And the Baddest Dudes have said, let's start off on Volskaya. And out of the 4 games I've casted in the Zul'jin Distillery Invitational, 2 of them have had Braxis holdout banned. One of them was actually played on Braxis. The last time I checked, and I just checked, that is not even in the map rotation. So just wanted to point that out, guys. Okay, so let me tell the teams they're ready to go. So what are you looking forward to tonight, Punk?
I am looking forward to some HOTS action. This is Bolskaya Foundry is one of my particularly favorite maps. It's fun to watch 2 characters on one team disappear into the big old robot. See what happens.
I'm just a big fan of giant robots, so you had me when you said giant robot.
Giant robots.
All right, so let's get into the draft. Durotan's Couch picks first, and they will ban first. That's the way it works, folks. Give a nice wave to everyone at home. You can see the quarantine beard is looking even worse than usual today. It's not good. I got to get out of the house and shave this off. You growing any weird facial hair while you're at home, Punk?
I am growing all my mole hairs. I don't grow a very good beard or mustache. I just grow out my long mole hairs. It's gross.
Okay.
Don't visit me and look.
Okay,
I'm ugly.
So Zol is still first pick material. Maybe when the patch hits, he won't be. There were PTR notes today, but there wasn't actually a balance patch, correct? It was just on the PTR.
Right. Yeah. It was all PTR stuff today that launched. Some pretty significant changes.
Yeah. So Zol is still first pick, first ban. And Deathwing, no surprises there. Hey chat, welcome to everyone watching the game. If the audio levels are weird or anything, let me know. I made some adjustments before the game, so hopefully you guys can hear both Punk and I's dulcet tones and the excitement of the game. Wouldn't want one of them to suffer in favor of the other one.
Yeah, so picks that I think are strong here are big area effect mages. Some strong CCs, fun to see. I would actually look forward to a Kel'Thuzad game. We'll see what happens here.
I play a lot of Ming on this map, and I have it's like my best map hero combination, but I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure it out. I just, for whatever reason, have a lot of luck on this map. And stand back and throw orbs into the pile. I can't Calamity like the big boys. I've got to go with the safety build for the big orbs. Yeah, Cactus Hand points out that Zola's only getting a 5% health nerf, so we'll see whether that's actually enough. It'll be a starter. And Johanna, nobody gets fired for first picking Johanna. She's a kitchen sink. She can do it. Is there anything that she can't do at all?
Clean the kitchen sink.
Clean the kitchen sink.
But she is the sink, so.
I was telling Wraithling the other day, if they gave ETC Johanna's D, I would never play anything else, and he told me, I believe he said I was crazy, was the phrase that he used, and he's not wrong. That would be awesome, though.
Yeah, could you imagine just an unstoppable on his kit? We'll see Gul'dan and Sukoff pick for red team.
That circle can be kind of nasty on the point, and Gul'dan good at just chunking waves out over the point. Greymane good at ending Gul'dan, so this could be interesting.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about this map is it's a lot like the Thunderdome 5-man enter 1-man.
And Anna will be putting people to sleep. Alright, so who do we not want to see? If you're the baddest dudes, is there anyone in particular that you don't want to see them combo with what they've already got on the board, Punk?
Oof, let's see here. I was thinking Li Ming would be a good one, but it just got banned. So I'd look for some chaos, actually from a Kel'Thuzad. So if I were to ban anybody, it'd be Kel'Thuzad.
And Kel'Thuzad does work nicely with that Joe if you get that Condemn working just right. You stack up Kel'Thuzad early and then let him go nuts. And we get rid of VTC, so they're tank choking them a little bit. So who does that leave left? Big tanks. Muradin, Nubarak, maybe go something like Arthas, although I don't know if I would run him as a solo tank here. Blaze and Nubarak, you don't get much tankier than those guys. So now, if you're Durotan's Couch, do you not take a mage because of Nubarak's beetles and the spell armor? Or do you just do it and try not to hit the beetles?
Oh, I would take it anyways. There's things like Chromie where her W just goes over the front line. Same for like Kel'Thuzad. His chains and his W aren't bound by, or they can't get body blocked by a mid. And there's the Chromie.
Didn't know you were psychic. Well played.
Yeah, and the thing about a Chromie, if she's patient, the Nubrak will dive in and he can get looped and stuck in and can't get back out.
And who do we finish off the draft with? What's Demon Grand gonna take? I have a guess. I'm sending it. Nope. That was not my guess. That was my second guess. Gazlo does not.
Does anybody ever see the Gazlo pick coming?
Nope. Alright, and we are about to head over in-game.
The Gazlo pick's fun here because you pop those little turrets on the conveyor belts and they go around and around, pick away at the enemy team.
You have a very weird definition of the word fun then, sir.
Fun.
Fun if you're the Gazlo, maybe not so much fun if you're not the Gazlo.
Fun is what brings us together today.
I hate being chased by those silly turrets. So we get a Gazlo down there and maybe a Sylvanas with Merc Queen and drop 2 turrets for a team. And just
looks like we got some portrait synergy going on too.
Well, you have to, man. You have to have the portrait synergy. And I don't think you expect any other portrait from Durotan's Couch. You're kind of, by law, required to use that one, I think. So, whose draft we would like better here? I think
I like anybody's draft with a Chromie.
Yeah.
Both teams have very strong games, though.
I think I might give the edge a little bit to Durotan's Couch, but then, wow, there's a whole lot. The Blaze and the Nubrak over there could really stun and interrupt. All right, so let me, without any further ado, introduce the team on the left. So for Durotan's Couch, we have Sir Noble on Johanna, Big Egg Roll on Greymane, Wildcard on Anna, Gohan on Chromie, and Captain Wedge himself on Leoric. So you want to introduce the red team for us, sir?
Oh yeah, Demon Grands on Gazlo, Night Raymond Blaze, Silver Wasp, Stukov, Savior, Unodos Trace on Gul'dan, and Rondertaker on Anubarak.
All right, let's get to the mandatory opening ceremonies. You have to go mid. Not sure why we do this, but you have to. It's required by law or something.
Oof, it's fun. This is a hero brawler, not the MOBA.
True, true.
So the Vikings say.
Yep. So Blaze soaking already, so they're not going to commit a lot to this fight. They're more interested in the XP. I wouldn't be surprised to see Gaslow head up top and take the top by himself. So we've got Leoric chasing Blaze around. No one's going to kill each other up there, but we do have some teams rotating top. So both teams right now have one mid, one bot, and then three top. So we have a little fracas up here. It's about to be 4, but we have Gohan with the sneaky little flank there. Gets off a Sandblast. Oh, speaking of Sandblast, let's pop the talents up. So stacking talents, we've got Blaze looking for globes, Gul'dan looking for circles, and Chromie looking for Sandblasts. Those will be the collectors in this game. Anything in those talents surprise you?
Well, red team's got a very, very, very defensive team. So they'll have strong point control. It looks like low blow with Stukov is going to be one of the secret killers of these long team fights.
Remind me what low blow does. I'm not a big Stukov
low
guy.
blow does 100% more damage to enemy heroes below 30% health. So if anybody gets really low, not only are they silenced, they're taking 100% more damage.
That is a low blow indeed. Okay, so Gul'dan is getting low, but he's able to head back to the wall for safety. Looks like he's got a well up, so he'll be ready to rejoin the fight. Got a little 4v2, 4v3, but I don't think anyone's going to actually take that engage. Jahan out in front with a condemn.
And Leoric actually made Blaze back in the bottom lane. So they lost a little bit of XP.
Yeah, XP really, really close. A tiny bit over on the side of Riten's couch. Uh-oh, Demon Grain caught out a little bit, and a noob comes in to save him, but is a little too late. They did get the turret off, though, so the turret will help them defend. So we have First Blood. First Blood by Johanna. That's not supposed to happen. Johanna's supposed to keep people safe. She's not supposed to be killing people. I did not get the memo on that.
Nobody likes a flail to the face.
Nope. So the first objective will be, we have the heel camp being taken. Durotan's couch had four there to 2 or 3, so they were able to take that without a problem.
Yeah, it looks like red team's starting up their siege camp, and blue team's not going to do theirs.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to save it for later, or if they're just going to do it after the objective is started. I don't mind giving up a few seconds on the objective and to do that camp as late as possible. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Johanna's going to go and clear the red camp, and Grayman's going to take that. That does leave them short here. They're about to be 5v3, so they probably want to back up, and Gaslow is turning it into Turret Town.
Yeah, so red team's going to get a little bit behind in XP here, but they have a huge advantage for holding this point with Blaze and all the turret.
Yeah, they're going to have to, I think Chromie's going to have to poke at this and just soften it up, and then Johanna can go in.
She's been doing a pretty good job at that.
Nice condemn there. Oh, we have 7s for Durotan's couch. Johanna did take her silence talent. Oh, she's really low. The D gets her out. Well, she's really aggressive for someone with that much health, and it pays off. Grayman's able to...
And a noob goes down. Is Blaze going to get it too?
Oh my gosh, we've got all sorts of stuff. The chase, the spooky hand and the chase. Oh, down to 50 health. Close. And Leoric has to walk away, but I think he's going to make it. That was a good chase. He almost got it. It would have been definitely worthwhile. All right, so we've got Greymane and Gaslow.
Looks like they're contesting this camp on the right side.
Yep. We've got 4v3. Stukov a little bit low. He's able to walk away, but blue team does take the camp, and they have 65%, so they're going to sit on the point here. They're going to have 3. Leoric is just below, and he's got that quick conveyor belt, so he can get there. They're going to go after their camp. They're going to go and give up a couple seconds. I'm not... They're going to have to get back in a hurry, though, because the Baddest suits have 70% already. They can't really ignore this. But I think they're going to probably take that turret and just drop it on there immediately. But man, Gaslow's setting up the turrets. I'm not sure I'm not sure they're going to be able to get back. Oh, Johanna goes in. Oh, and Wedge has paused the game.
And the game has been paused.
Uh-oh. Bad news to the Captain Wedge household. So while we're rating, for those of you who weren't aware, there was a patch on the PTR today. So we get the Big Tassadar rework, which is exciting. But were there any other changes, Punk, that were worth talking about? Are there other heroes or maybe the anomaly? What was the thing that would interest you most about the balance patch or the PTR patch rather?
Oh, the cores are monsters now. So basically, sorry, I'm chomping on a hamburger, but basically each core is going to get a new um, special attack, and the central theme around all these special attacks is they have minor CC and they deal 5% maximum health damage to anybody that it hits with these special attacks. So every tank that's tanking a shot of these special attacks takes 5% damage. And each map is different, but they're somewhat similar. So there's not super dramatic. There's nothing as dramatic as like Alterac Pass boss cores. It's not as dramatic as that, but each map will have a different feature or function of the core.
Let's see, Captain Wedge can't unpause the game, and we are just spectators. We're not refs, so I don't believe I can unpause it.
Looks like Wildcard can
Oh wait,
let it go.
I don't know if they can see us or not, but I thought we were gonna have to restart this game. So we're back in with the circles and the turrets and all the hoo-ha here. 99% for the Baddest dudes, and Sir Noble very, very low, having to back up a little bit, but then we've got some
blazing
low
the
red health
time
bars. Yep. You hate to see that one, as Wraithling would say.
Yeah,
Silver Wasp, I think it's going to go down, so Stukov is down. Demon Grand is probably going to go down. So I guess they made a good decision to go get that turret. I take back anything that I may have questioned them about. So they're going to get a robot. They're going to have 10. So
they're 3 levels up.
Got the Curse of Bullet. Chroma, we've already seen her heroic. The Time Loop, and Johanna took the Blessed Shield. So they should be able to be as aggressive as they want here. Up 2 with a robot with 10s. I mean, there's really nothing the Baddest dudes can do to just step up and take anything from them. They're going to have to soaking it back in the game. I mean, it's still early yet, but they're in a little bit of a pickle here. So do you think we'll go after the top turret here? Or top well, I mean?
It's tradition.
You have to. They're going to go after the entire wall. I don't know if they'll be able to get the fort. They're kind of low. Big Hen misses a new brag, doesn't push it back. Gul'dan, very, very brave, hanging out there. But it's able to.
It looks like that fort's going to take some pretty significant damage too.
Yeah, it's about halfway down. And the protector's going to run out before it goes down. Excuse me.
We also did a lot of damage to mid fort before they left.
Yep. And in the mid, we have Blaze. Blaze in a little bit of trouble. He's got the spooky hand on him, slowing him down. Leoric's going to be able to wraith walk out to safety. Wow, that fort's almost done. What do we leave this one about 50%? We have the healing camp. And we still don't have 10s on the side of the Baddest dudes, so are they going to come down here and paint the map blue? Anna definitely wants to. She shoots her friend Chromie. So they're going to take that. My guess is you're going to see him take the other turret and then rotate up and take the camp.
Looks like we're going to see
or maybe they're going to
Nubrak with
here.
Cocoon, a Horrify, a Flailing Swipe by Stukov, Combustion by Blaze.
So Demon Grand will have a few seconds here to think about that last play. I think you might want that one back. So we do have a red camp pushing at the top. That'll have to be addressed. Looks like Johanna's going to come up there and address that right away. Her wave clear is just her kit does everything. Okay, so that mid fort is down. We have the turret taken. So what's that? It's 2 turrets and a heal item for Durotan's couch. We have 13s now. I'll leave them up if anyone wants to take a look at them. Joe took Holy Fury. I like that talent. Get in there and just do a little bit of sneaky damage while they're not paying attention. What do you normally take at 13?
Oh, I like the Burning Rage.
I like it. Not as good as Muradin's Bronzebeard Rage, but still pretty good.
Oh, it's fun to walk around and watch things burn.
So I don't know whether they're gonna like start sieging this top fort. They've got some minions with them. Johanna's probably got the D at the ready. So
Oh yeah,
she goes
blue team
in.
with their level advantage, they can almost do whatever they'd like at this point.
Yep. She's chasing some people around with her condemned. Pops her D, get out of there. The fort's going to be gone. In the bottom lane, looks like Gazlo's pushing Leo back a little bit, and they're both at 100% health. No harm, no foul down there. So we have 12 for the baddest dudes. They're still looking for that 13 talent. If I'm Durotan's couch, I go sit on this point and I just give him the old Morpheus in the first Matrix. Just come, Neo.
Yes, or make them eat the blue pill.
Yep. So if you're the baddest dudes, what do you do at this point? Do you try and get some value?
Really got to catch up in XP. If the blue team, if they want to get this objective could potentially end the game. By the time this is complete, they'll have 16 and they can push very hard. Yeah. So the red team's got to catch up somehow in XP.
And it's not so much the robot would finish the game, but with 16, they'll be able to soften everything up, and the robot won't have much in the way of an opposition.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't exactly a GG scenario, but it is not looking good.
Yep, so we're just about the 50% point here. Still got a little bit of camp pushing here for Durotan's couch. So what do we have? I don't think we... Oh, so Gazlo does have a turret. He's going to bring it to the party. They're going to have to hustle. That's at 82% already. Oh, we do have 16s. We'll pop it up there, but I don't have time to call them out, so we're going to have some kind of a team fight, I think. Nubarak is asleep. Oh, man. Did he get hit with a cursed bullet?
Yes,
oh, and
he
the
did.
time loop after that, and his shield does not save him. Johanna with another kill, racking up the kills. That's not what I want.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to march this robot straight to the keep.
Yep. They'll probably get the keep. We do have a turret, and we have Gazlo's turrets there, so the protector is going down. Maybe they're not going to get the keep.
Yeah, that protector is taking lots of damage.
Yep. Turret down is not a place to be if you're a happy robot.
Ooh, it looks like somebody has left the game.
Yeah, it looks like Wedge and Anna have both left the game. And Wedge is driving the protector, so that is a robo protector right now. We don't have a pause yet, so maybe they just want to play it out.
All right, says
Wildcard is back with Anna. I don't know if Wedge is back or not, so maybe Robo Leoric is just going to be good enough. So the keep does stand. Yeah, the baddest dudes can't really do anything about that camp. Oh, Crummy got someone. Was it Blaze? Nice combustion, but Leo kind of busts through with the March of the Black King. That's what I heard, right?
Yep. Yeah, that was March of the Black King.
I don't see that one as often, but got him some value there. Still got
yeah, March of the Black King is good here with the 2 beefy tanks on the other side.
So Durotan's couch is going to fall back and grab the heal camp. We'll see if they get the other camps on the left side of the map. They could be aggressive here, but there's other stuff to do on the map. And with the structure lead they have, they can slow play it if they want. I mean, any kind of a trade, a tit for tat, is in their advantage at this point.
Absolutely.
So,
I mean, one thing that could have happened there is that keep is about 3/4 of health. It took a lot of damage to get to that keep by not taking that wall.
So there's one turret, two turrets, and a heal camp, and
Ooh, the
Gaslow
time
caught in the
loop on
Chromie time
Gazlo.
loop, and Gaslow is no longer
He's
with us.
gone.
Apologies. Although Greymane, he got caught in the circle, but he was able to get out. He couldn't roll away, which I think he probably wanted to do, but he's able to
Big
just
egg
walk away.
roll.
Does that imply there's a small egg roll somewhere out there, like a junior egg roll or an extra large egg roll? I
Only
have to
egg
know.
roll
I have to
will
know all
know.
the egg roll things. So the fort's gone. That's a foregone conclusion. Everyone's still really, really healthy with a whole lot of mana. Up 18-15. And where are we going to go, Leoric? Just going to head top. They're a little split. I'm kind of surprised they're not just 5-manning something here, but there's a lot of stuff to do on the map. So Johanna's going to go and grab that. Leo's going to go to the top camp. Wow, that's going to be rough. They're going to have to worry about the top camp in the lane where the keep is about half dead while the objective is in the bottom. They're really going to have to keep their heads on a swivel. We do have 16 though.
Yeah, Chromie has actually got her level 18 up with Piercing Sands too. So she's fully back.
Yeah, she finished her quest a while ago. Alright, so we'll see if the baddest dudes are ready to take this fight. I mean, it's almost 20. You have to go now, right?
Yeah, they don't have too much of a chance or choice here.
Cocoon on Greymane. He's out now. Oh, the combustion. Getting a lot of value. Someone's caught in the silence. That's Greymane himself. Blaze getting kind of low, though. March of the Black King coming out. He is able to eat his safety. Those red turrets, wow, getting a lot of value. Chromie had to back out and go long range there. So for the moment, the point belongs to the
Looks
baddest
like
dudes.
we have a Robo Anna and a Robo Leoric.
Huh.
Captain Wedge just came back. Man,
So they're both back for the moment. Yeah. Chromie just having a little target practice there. Gazlo putting down as many turrets as he can. The big turret's going to go away here in a second. Johanna comes in. She unstoppables out of the Gravo Bomb. And, Demon Grand's getting chased a little bit. Gazlo's trying to find a place to go. I think he's going to be able to escape. Maybe not. But we do have a red robot. Are they going to be able to get in the robot? Yep. I think a noob was really, really low. That was a wise choice to get in.
yeah, that kept the noob alive.
Gazlo's in trouble. The
Oh,
Gazlo
and
sees
Gazlo
into the
got
robot.
saved.
Well played, Gazlo. We'll give you one of these. Nice save. Wow, Leoric getting so much healing out of that. Anna's down though. We've got a 5-on-3 here, and still 17-20, but they could really make some noise here. The protector is unfortunately really, really low, so I don't know that they're going to see much more value with it. We do have a camp. We've got a camp and 2 catapults. They'll have to go back. Someone will deal with that. Looks like Blaze is coming back. In the
Yeah, it's
meantime,
hard to say that was a low value protector, only for the fact that red team was 3 levels down and they still won objective. So good for them.
Yep. And they're within sniffing distance of 20,
Yeah,
so...
this is comeback time.
Did Johanna take her big... Oh, no. Blinded by the light. Excellent. Didn't take the big shield. Oh, come on, you only have 10 seconds left on the robot with no health. You just dance. Just once. I want to see the robot dance. I want to see the Elaine dance. I don't think they're going to do it, though. They're out of time. A noob a little bit low. Spooky hand gets him out of there.
Leoric's gonna go in.
So we have the turret going to Durotan's couch. What did Leoric take at 13? Can you tell me? Did he take the
Yeah, let me
talent
check right now.
that reduces damage?
Yes, 50%
Yeah.
less damage.
Yeah, that's why he's making that nice little S curve and just trying to touch as many people as possible. There's a method to that madness. So we'll take the top camp and maybe take a fight. Looks like they're thinking maybe about
Oh,
ending. Oh, nice shield, nice shield. Johanna goes in with a stun. The gravel bomb is going to get Demon Grind out of there. He's low, but he's okay. In the meantime, we have a lot of damage going out. Anubarak is able to go to safety. Stukov with a nice ult there to swipe some people around, push them back. I'm really surprised we didn't lose anyone on either team there. I figured someone was going to go down. And now we've got a big
yeah.
camp coming, and that puts the 5v4. A noob coming in, he's able to charge, but not really take anyone down.
Leoric's going to do the big damage here.
Oh, Goldan almost made it back to safety.
Yeah, and we've got 3 catapults in the camp on core.
Yeah, I think Dirt Hand Scouts can take their hands off the keyboards at this point. The minions are just going to do it. Minions, camps, everyone. So that takes us to the end of game 1. All right. So let's take a quick look at the match summary here. And sort that by damage. So Chromie did lead everyone in damage. Also, everyone in... Nope. Actually, Johanna had 12 takedowns. Chromie only had 11. Everyone else except the Gork was there for all 12 of them.
Yeah, and I think one of the big things to look at is the experience contribution. If you check out Leoric, he almost doubles any of the top heroes on both teams.
Yeah, that's gross with Johanna being... If you take Leoric off the board, blue team still has the highest XP, and then you're like, oh yeah, we can almost double that, and we'll throw Leo there. And sometimes you'll see a solo lane Leo, and you don't really see him up in the play. He's still the MVP, but you don't really notice him. I noticed that Leoric this game. He was all over the place. So if I got to pick an MVP, I'm going to go with Captain Wedge, even if he was a robot for a little while. I'm still going to give
it. There were good plays played by all the teams, but that level lead that Leoric gave the blue team was immense and helped them win.
Okay, so that was game 1, and that went over to Dirt Hand's Couch. So they still have the domination as a possibility, so they could sneak into that last playoff spot. So with the power invested in me, I'm going to give them a point on the scoreboard, and it's 1-0, and we'll see where the teams want to go. So if you're the Baddest Dudes, you get to decide whether you want the map or the hero pick. Which one do you take this next game?
Wow, it's hard to know. I would personally pick the heroes over the map. I feel like I can control heroes a little bit more than map objectives.
Yeah, I think you're right. Unless they have some kind of we have a pocket strategy for like Battlefield of Eternity or something like that, where you actually draft a little bit differently. But no, so we are going to go over to Hanamura Temple for game 2. So game 2, and I'm not sure who picked that. Let me ask. Let's see what the Baddest Dudes did. Still getting the teams. Oh, I need to invite you. Yeah, it's probably going to be hard for you to co-cast if you're not actually in the game. So
I'll pretend I'm watching.
Okay, so you had the correct analysis. The Baddest Dudes have taken the first hero pick, and Dirt Hand's Couch picked the map. So off to Hanamura. Let me update my super high-tech map guide here. And we'll see if the Baddest Dudes can force a game 3. So everyone's readying up, tallying themselves off after that exciting last game. So what did you think, chat? Were you guys entertained by the first game? Was it everything you hoped to dream for? Hopefully it was. That's what we're trying to do. Entertain the people here.
Yeah, that was great. I particularly like watching Hanamura for all the team fights. It's like a constant team fight, and occasionally you split off to go to a camp. So.
Okay, so Hanamura it is, everyone.
So as my son watches me play this game, he always loves the banning phase. when he's waiting for something to be picked, he says, "What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's the red one gonna pick? What's it gonna?"
That's weird that of all the things
So what's it
somebody
gonna
finds
be?
that. And I apologize to everyone who just saw me eat a piece of a burrito. I forgot to have my webcam turned on. So I do not have enough to share, or I would offer to share, but I do not. So I'm going to be greedy with my burritos right now. And Deathwing still off the board. No big surprise there. I don't know if they have a player that plays Zool for the Baddest Dudes, but I wouldn't be surprised. Just there you go. First pick, first ban. So which heroes do you prioritize on this map that you might not on other maps with the heavy reliance on the camps?
I would prioritize like an Artanis or a Rexar to start off with, and then I would like turn away from characters like Diablo that rely on walls or environments to benefit from.
Yeah, it is wide open and out there in the middle. Not a lot of
Yeah,
wall
it's very
banging to
wide
do
open.
good. I like Ming on this map. I go like Magic Missile, Cannoneer, all that kind of stuff, and just just chunk the camps down.
Yep, and I particularly like Kael'Thasad because you can make your own environment with the Glacial Spike.
Oh, right, so they aren't able to play Johanna, so they don't want anyone to play her. Said that's our Johanna, you cannot have her. I do not disagree with the decision. So it
And
pulls
we'll
Anna over to the red team. So do we see Leoric come out? And if we do we see him come out early? Or do we, I mean, normally you pick your offlaner late. Greymane got some good value last game. No surprise there. Rhaegar can camp, like we were talking about.
yeah, and Rhaegar also has like a finishing potential too. So I like him particularly as a finisher.
Is there any support that camps better than Rhaegar? I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
Oh, ETC, and we see Ming. Well, I'll keep an eye on that build and see how it shakes out. See whether she devotes herself to the team fight or to the camps or kind of a mix. And who else do we not want to see from Durotan's couch? No Blaze.
Oh, my son says, "Oh no, the giant robot."
Your son should play for me. I'll give you my password.
Yeah.
See if you can get me back into gold. Because I'm sure not
Ooh.
doing. I'm sure not doing it
If
lately.
bronze is another color for gold, that's where he'll put you.
I'm fully capable of doing that myself. If I'm not careful. And who do we get rid
Gonna
of? It
be.
is Chromie. Yeah, mad respect for the Chromie. I wouldn't mind seeing that Leoric come back. I don't know if I'd pick him this early though.
Yeah, one of my favorite team compositions is the dirty bathtub. So if I were to
I
bring
love
that
it.
Leora back, I'd bring the bathtub.
Tyrael. That's something you don't see a lot. And
Ooh, and
Ragnaros.
Ragnaros gets big benefit here with his lava waves. Because these lanes often just get unoccupied and people forget about them and do camps or objective. So he's able to keep them ahead in XP.
So what do you put with that comp on Dirt Dance Couch? I'm not sure how you finish that off. I'm thinking some kind of a mage, but maybe not.
Yeah, and if I were to throw a mage onto their thing, I would actually take an Orpheus or something that could keep up with a Greymane and dive in with the Tyrael.
So if Junkrat and the Leoric, they don't want to see Captain Wedge play it, well, so they take it themselves. We'll see what Night Raven can do with it. And we finish off the draft with Kerrigan. whole lot of melee over there.
Yeah, sometimes lots of melee can be a good thing. Sometimes it can be a bad
So,
thing.
do Ming and Junkrat just like go off here? Are they over there high-fiving, and while they're social distancing, are they, I don't know, whatever the long-distance version of a high five is? An
It's
air
a
five,
grenade
maybe?
to the face.
Or blowing kisses back and forth? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
And if I were on that Ming, I'd be like, yeah, I think I'm going to be fairly safe this game. But then again, I've said that before, and it's been a lie.
Yeah, the red team's got to play the poke game. If they get dived upon, that will not be good.
Alrighty here. Let's get those silly overlays out of here. Hopefully you don't have any more connection issues, so we'll have 10 players to complete the whole game. Don't want anything to be given up to chance. I don't know what a Robo-Tyrael looks like. Robo-Rhaegar, I bet he's not bad. Just follow people around and hit Q every now and then. It's not that hard. Alright. So you want to introduce the red team first this time? We'll switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like we got Demon Grand playing Li Ming and Ron Undertaker on ETC, Night Raven on Leoric, and Silver Wasp on Anna, and finally, Savior Uno Dos Trace on Drum.
Okay, so for Durotan's couch, we have Big A Roll and Greymane again, Wildcard Healing again on Rhaegar, Captain Wedge on Tyrael, Gohan on Ragnaros, and Sir Noble on Kerrigan. Those are our teams. Big stakes here. If Durotan's couch can win this game, they are looking at the playoffs. And if they can't, I don't think they are. So big stakes here.
Yeah, blue team has some very, very large camp potential here.
Let's pop up the
And that is a
there.
large part of the XP on this map. And the blue team's postured very aggressively.
Yep, Kerrigan goes in, gets the pull, gets the... Oh, Demon Grand is... he's able to walk away, though. He's got the blink up if he needs it. So he's able to retaliate with some missiles there. And Junkrat just throwing stuff all over the place. Who wins the top lane, Leoric or Ragnaros? Conventional wisdom, what does that say?
Well, let's see. It looks like Ragnaros went Shifting Meteor, so the Shifting Meteor is going to help him a lot with his...
Well, we'll keep an eye on that, but I think that's going to be a little bit of a stalemate, at least for now. Alright, no team really getting super aggressive. We are fighting on the red side of the map, so I guess you could say Durotan's couch is a little bit the aggressor here. They're going to back off and get that camp. They've got time before the next minion wave gets there. Junkrat pokes it, but he's not going to be able to stop it. And
oh, blue team's going to invade this.
It looks like they are. They're a little bit split here. I don't think they're as committed to that as maybe some of them thought they were, so they're going to back out. Although they're still keep an eye on it. I don't think they haven't given up on that fortification camp. They're still looking at it.
Yeah, and if this fight breaks out and nobody dies, there's no harm, no foul on either team. As long as there's one person in lane to soak.
Yep. And are they going in?
And blue team's going in with ETC coming out.
Yep.
That Junkrat bomb is going to give them some problems if they don't pay attention to it.
ETC puts his fat cow butt on the pad. Oh, Sir Noble, very, very low. Nice power. Oh, the power slide followed by the sleep. That's going to be trouble. We have low health bars. Oh, Kerrigan got booted out. Is she going to go down to the... Nope. And instead it's Ming that goes down. Who walked away with the... Wow, Rhaegar walked away with that. I was fearing for Kerrigan's life. She escaped and... Ooh,
and Kerrigan got away. She's so slippery.
I don't think they realize where Kerrigan is right now. And she's probably breathing a sigh of relief right now. Whew, yeah, she's going to be as soon as she can.
Yeah, well played, Sir Noble.
So we've got 4s here for everyone. So we've got 50 Meteor and Catching Fire. So 2 quests there. We have Junkrat with his Taste for Explosions quest. I think that's it quest-wise. So we do have...
Looks like we're going to have a Sentinel for both teams.
Yeah. So we've got a little over a level lead here for Durotan Scouts. They're looking to get 7 first. That could be trouble. Let's pop up here. They're going to grab that camp while it's going by. That's smart because Tyrael will still be in the circle for most of it. Oh, maybe he's going to give it up. No, Greymane comes in, says step aside. I got it. Nice power slide from ETC onto Rhaegar. He's still got that turret. Wow, he doesn't drop it. He didn't die though. I guess he knows exactly how much health he has at all times, because I would have been scared. I would have dropped it.
Yeah, they're fighting under the cover of that samurai from the red team.
Yeah, that nice.
That's a dangerous half circle.
Yep. Ming getting some nice orbs in. What did she do for her 4? Okay, so she went dominant, so we're probably looking at a Calamity build there, I guess, but we'll have to see how that goes. And the Baddest dudes have pushed it back to the midpoint.
Yeah, Kerrigan landed the combo on Junkrat.
Yep. That was a nice heal from Ana to keep him alive. Ming, I hope she's got her E up, and she does. She gets out of there, and she turns around and throws an orb, threw some missiles before that. Leoric is not going to go out, though. So the Skeleton King never really dies, but he's not alive right now. We can at least say that. So we have 7s up for Durotan's Couch, and they are looking 7-6. They can probably...
Rhaegar's off to soak.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't really care if they don't win this right away. I think the Baddest dudes will probably have 7 before they're able to slam this thing home. They're making a nice...
It's like they're waiting for Rhaegar to engage with him there. They're probably going to go.
Wow. Junkrat just gets completely melted there. That Kerrigan's so fierce. This Kerrigan just does not care. I love it. She's up there by the turret. She's like, I want to kill everything. I want the minions, I want the heroes, I want the wall, I want it all. So speaking of the wall, that is going to do it for the wall top there. I don't know they're going to get a ton more out of that, although they are getting some shots onto the fort.
Yeah, losing the fountain in the solo lane is a pretty big deal, too.
Yep.
It will help Ragnaros in the long run if he remains in the solo lane.
So we've got 3 members of the Baddest dudes hanging around the Sentinel. Oh, Kerrigan. Kerrigan is a little outnumbered here. Leoric is going to get this slow. Ming is chasing. He's throwing some magic missiles. I don't know if they're going to be able to get her. Leoric comes in. Nice little save, Leoric. Meantime, on the bottom, wow, we missed on that. That fort is almost gone. He's doing his hardest to get rid of the minions, and they do save that fort with just a smidgen of health. Durotan's Couch, meanwhile, is going to go back and grab their samurai. And the Baddest dudes are going to do the same. Let's check on that solo lane matchup. Everyone's still pretty healthy. We've got a couple minions there. If ETC can get that fort down, he can jump in it. And can he reach the samurai camp from there?
He almost did.
Yeah, nice invade. They didn't get it, but I like the
big
aggression.
Combos on the ETC.
ETC goes
We've got
down.
10s on blue.
Oh, Kerrigan. Is Kerrigan going to get thrown into a bad place this entire game? I'm worried for her, but she's taking care of herself. So that fort gone. That was a foregone conclusion. It was going to go anyway. So we've
got two turrets on the blue team, and they have 10s under a samurai. This is a potential keep.
I think you might be right. Ming doing her best to throw some orbs and missiles out there to soften them up. That samurai is still up though. They've got to really respect that big semicircle. The ETC is standing in it. He did get hit with it though, as the samurai goes down. Greymane, we don't see go. Chris Bullo, we see go for the throat this game.
I'm also seeing Sulfurous Smash on Ragnaros. He's probably expecting to stop those moshes.
So he doesn't agree with your assessment of the lava wave, and
nope.
Rhaegar is able to bite Ming's butt, and that puts her on the sidelines for a moment. So they're going to finish off this keep. Poor Kerrigan getting thrown all over the place. I think she might not make it out this time.
Oh,
Oh, maybe she
that
does.
Kerrigan.
Oh, she was down to like 50 health there. She's back though. The Ultralisk really, really getting some value for her there. We still have 10s on the side of the baddest dudes, so they're almost there. That'll even this game up a little bit, but looks like Leoric is going to be able to, with the help of his minions, take down that fort. So that's going to put us at a 4-1 building advantage for Durotan's couch here shortly. Leoric's going to have something to say about it, but he's not able to get there in time. I think Ragnaros might not make it out of here, but I think, nope, Leoric's going to turn around. He's okay. Greymane, very sneaky, gets the turret camp there. Do have an objective up. No one's approaching it. Teriel is now.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to win the map before taking the objective. It looks like that's what blue team's trying to do.
Yeah, it is a nice defensive posture here for the red team, so it's got to come to their base so they can back and still be there to fight if they have to. Take a little vision there. Take a turret. So we do have 13 for Durotan's couch. We have 10s, but we do not have 13s. We have must-free TC, so that's always
Going
a
in for a team fight. Tyrael dives in. Oh, followed by the Sulfurous Smash.
Yeah, we do have the Entomb, but then the Mosh comes. The Mosh comes out with it. Is that a Bloodlust? Do we see a Bloodlust?
That was a
Rhaegar?
Bloodlust.
We do see a Bloodlust Rhaegar. I like it. I miss the days of the Thrall, Diablo, Rhaegar, Bloodlust insanity. It was Christmas one year, and I won like 10 games in a row playing with 2 people, and that's all we did was play those 3 characters and laugh and laugh and laugh. Kerrigan going in, and she's trying to get Junkrat down. Junkrat is able to push her back. Still got that Samurai, though. He's chunking the building down.
Yeah, if I were the blue team, I'd keep this fight engaged while Ragnaros pushes like they're doing. Maximum pressure.
Yep. Or Ragnaros is going to come in and...
the Tyrael trait.
Oh, is not able to get the value. Ming came in and she did get the Calamity off on Greymane, but it wasn't quite enough to kill him. I think maybe she was thinking about the reset there. Had she gotten the reset, that was going to be ugly, but it was just not enough, and Greymane turned around and said, yep, okay, I'm still alive, and I'm going to remind you of why you should have done that. So, well played. So we got some cleanup to do for the red team in both lanes. In the meantime, Durotan's couch is just able to take what's on the map. I would expect them to back and then rotate. Captain White says it was a sick mosh. It was a sick mosh. I'll give it up for that mosh. So they're going to take the camp. I mean, is there anything else you do at this point other than just take the camp and be patient?
Yeah, be patient. I mean, blue team is almost 2 tiers up. So if they ever do take a fight, it would be in favor of the blue team as far as statistics.
And they're going to march over and invade. And I don't think they're going to have any problem taking this turret. Bing does get a nice orb off. Oh, the Mosh, but doesn't quite get anyone with it. So he does power slide. Bloodlust goes off for Undertaker, very, very low. Greymane's going to take him down. They're chasing, and that looks like that's going to be a dead honor. Are they going to go for more?
Oh, they're going to have the Samurai up right along with.
Oh, no, it looks like Junkrat's going to go down. And Ming, is she going to be able to blink to safety? She is not. So the Entomb comes out, isn't able to zone him off. Wow, good game being called by Saber123, and I think he might be right. It's just the Yorick at this point, and we've still got 5 members of Durotan's couch up, and there's nothing they can do to stop that. And that is going to be a good game. So that puts Durotan's couch into the playoffs. Congratulations. Good game for both teams there.
Yeah, that was a very good set.
Well
both teams.
Played.
Fun to watch.
All right, so get a quick look at the stats here. So if you sort it by damage, we do have Junkrat and Li Ming at the top of the damage charts. That really doesn't tell the story, though. If you look at the bottom, you've got 11-1, so they're able to put a lot of damage out, but they weren't able to get that damage, the effective damage, on the heroes when they needed it.
Yeah, it's kind of rough when you can throw out that much poke damage and have it just get healed off.
Yeah. So if we go back and look at the XP like we did for the last game, Ragnaros beats out Leoric, and Leoric's still with a good amount of XP, and it was a short game, so no one's going to get 20,000 in this game, but Ragnaros really held his own there, so well played, some good work in the solo lane. Okay, so that is it. Let me come over and make it official and ring that up for him and make that a win for Durotan's Couch. And I don't know if they'll want an interview, so we'll give them a chance here. So who's your MVP of the series as a whole?
Well, I think the big damages get a lot of the potential for MVP, but I'm going to give the MVP to the solo lanes of the blue team. That solo lanes in the first game to Leoric really pushed the game in their favor.
So we have Wedge joining us. Congratulations on sneaking into the playoffs there. Well played. A very exciting game.
Thanks. Yeah, that was, oh boy, that was a doozy.
So who's your MVP for the series? You are allowed to pick yourself, but your team might have something to say about that.
And
so I'll leave that up to you.
You're not allowed to pick your ISP.
Can I give it to the gravel bombs? Because those were legitimately good in game 1. And I was like trying to bully Wildcard onto my team. It's like, come on, pick the Gazelle. We got to get our own gravel bombs now. I don't know. I think I'd probably give it to Gohan, because he stepped up and filled in 2 roles for us in the Chromie and the Ragnaros. I always forget Ragnaros' name.
Are those roles he or she doesn't normally play?
He's a sub that we picked up last season.
Nice.
And he's been coming in, able to fill in all the time whenever we need him, and just whatever role we ask him to play, he does it. And yeah, it's a great team player.
It makes it hard for the other team to, decide what to ban and what to do. Could be you got a player like that. Well, he can do everything. So, well, okay, we're not going to be able to target him. Let's go after someone else. And that Ragnaros was definitely really good in the second game. The Chromie was good in the first game, but the Rag up to the solo link was really good. So I tip my hat to the Rag.
Yeah, we were really happy we got off the judgment into the Rag hammer combo once. That's all we needed. It was like, okay, we're happy. We can die now.
Yeah, that was an insta kill. It was a good combo.
Yeah. The end of the game there, that fight, I was like, I don't think they're going to end here. And then one of the Baddest went down, like, okay, maybe they're going to end. Then the second one went down. I looked at everything like, yeah, they're going to be able to end right here. There's nothing the other team can do about it. So sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Mm-hmm. So was looking to the playoffs. So do you know for sure who you'll face in the playoffs, or is that still up in the air based on other matches?
That's a good question. I think it's likely that we'll be up against I Must Feed, because I think we'll just squeak into the last spot. It's either I Must Feed or second seed we'll get up against, depending on how Lubu does.
So is there anything you want to say to the other teams you're going to face in the playoffs? You want to talk a little smack? You want to call anyone out? Cut like a WWE promo here? Now it's your chance.
We really want to bring back Diva. We've been missing Diva. So you guys better fear her.
Okay, you've heard it. Diva's coming back.
Yeah, she's gonna make everyone look like it's their Bronze League. So
Okay, strong words from a strong team. Punk, you have any more questions before you let Wedge go celebrate with his team?
Oh, Wedge, that was some great Leoric play. Good work.
Yeah, I like it because I can justify feeding, and it's fine. Except I didn't get any trade value, so I was a little disappointed in myself. But
Okay, well, we'll let you go and throw some champagne around in the room or whatever you guys do to celebrate, and we'll see you next week in the playoffs, I believe. That's when the playoffs start.
Yep. Thanks much for the cast, guys. And also, GG's to the Baddest dudes as well. You guys, your heroics were spot on the entire time. That one mosh to follow up afterwards. I was impressed.
Cool. Okay, well, let's get out of here, and good luck next week. We look forward to it. And that's going to do it for me and Punk Pirate here. Punk, anything you want to say to people before we call it a night?
Stay safe, stay healthy, friends, and have fun in the Nexus. It was a great game that helps keep us.
All right, everybody, go out there and have fun in their games and get some wins, and we will see you next time. Thanks.